Hello everyone. So this video is the continuity of the previous video. So if you didn't watch the previous video, go watch it and then start from this video, guys. So as I have decided the logic, I have written if x is equal to 1, LED 1 on 2 off, 500 millisecond delay, and 1 off 2 on, and again 500 millisecond delay, and during the next iteration also, if x is equal to 1, we will keep doing this. Okay, if condition becomes true, else condition will not be implemented. So this will be happening. Else, that means if x is not equal to 1, we have a 1 second delay. Same scenario, but delay is different. Okay, so you can see this LED changing is happening fast if the x value is 1. Okay, so in the code you will go and change the value to 2 and re-upload it. Then else part will be running. This x is equal to 1 will be false. So then else part will be running, and you will see the blink is very small. I mean delay is high. Okay, so slow blinking, that's fine. So now, okay guys, now this code looks fine, very nice, but still there are a few things you can get rid of in this scenario. Okay, actually you can make this code very short, okay, and you can very beautifully refactor this code. Okay, so let me tell you how. Okay, first what I will do is, okay guys, first what I will do is I will take this delay value. Okay, so before that I want to tell you, so in this both codes, okay, both blocks, you can see there are common lines. See, these two lines are common, these two lines are common, these two lines are common, right? Only the difference is the delay value, right? Okay guys, this might give you a hint, but just remember this delay value is the only difference. Okay, so what I will do is I will take the delay value, okay, and I will put it in a different variable. Okay, so let's say I'm going to tell another variable y, so that is going to hold the delay time. Okay, so the initial state I'm going to use 500 millisecond delay, right? So inside this x is equal to 1, I'm going to say y is equal to 500. Okay guys, and then instead of this 500 value, I am going to pass this y variable. So that is totally fine, right? You know this, you know how this is stored in the memory location, and the memory location is named as y, and how it is retrieved when you are saying y, you know those things. Okay, so now nothing wrong, same thing, right? Because 500 is there, that will be replaced here. Okay, so only I have did a small refactoring, right? I have used a variable to hold this delay time. Okay, then again in the else part, okay, if we are getting into the else part, we want to have the delay to be 1000 millisecond. Okay, so what I will do is I will again, in case if we get into the else part, I will again reassign the y value. Okay, don't worry, reassign to 1000. We don't have to worry, right? And pass this y value here. Okay, so nothing wrong, because if we come inside the if condition, no matter what is the current y value, we will reassign the y value and then implement the code. Okay, so nothing to worry. If we come inside the else condition, no matter what was the previous y value, we will reassign the y value to 1000 and we will implement the rest of the code. Okay, so no problem will occur, right? So this is one way of refactoring, because I have avoided writing 500 again. If I want to change it to 700, if I change it here, then these two y will be changed. So the same goes here as well. Okay, so is that all what I can do? Obviously not, guys. Okay, now just see, guys, if you compare these two codes, two blocks, there's a common line of code, right? So you can see from line number 12 to 17 is the same number of codes, line number 21 to 26, same code. Okay, so you have duplicated the code. So this is code duplication, guys. Okay, is there anything we can do regarding to that? Okay, you can tell me, okay, though this is duplicated, here the y value is 500, here y value is 1000. I accept that, that is true. Okay, that is true. But still these both look same. So what if we take it outside and use it as a common code? Okay, let me see what is the real thing that is changing here. If x is equal to 1, the only thing I am changing is delay value to be 500. Okay, the rest is the same code. If x is equal to not equal to 1, the only thing I am changing is delay value to be 1000 millisecond. The rest is same. logically thinking, right? Without thinking of programmatically, just think like a human logic. Okay, only thing is we change the delay, we don't do anything else. So what we have done is we have done the implementation also here. It is unnecessary. Okay, just changing the delay should be enough. So what I will do is I will copy this code. Okay, and I know where this if condition starts here and ends here, right? Else condition also starts, ends here. So this if else block is here. So I will write this copied code out of this if else block. Okay, somewhere here. Let's say in the line number 29, I am pasting it. Okay, I'm going to paste. Okay, and then what I will do is, okay, I will remove these things, because as a human way we can say if the values x is changing, we are 1 or 2, we are just changing the delay, not the scenario. Okay, so the scenarios thing or not the functionality shouldn't be here. If you think in a human way, okay, I will tell, okay, if x is 1, what we will do, we make the delay to be 500. If x is not 1, we make the delay to be 1000. So these are the lines we have to do within the if and else. This doesn't have to be, okay, if I am thinking in a human language. Okay. Okay, so I am not going to tell if x is equal to 1, I am going to make the delay 500 and blink. I am not going to tell otherwise y is the delay will be 1000 and I will blink. No, I will say blink anyway will happen, only the delay I am going to change. You understand what I am telling? So the blink anyway will happen has to be outside, because it is going to happen anyway. So what I will do is I will remove these things. What I am going to do, remove, since I took this command code that was inside both, I brought it outside. Okay, then what I am going to do is I am going to remove them from the inside. So I am removing them. Okay, but I am removing only the command code, right? So y is equal to 500 and y is equal to 1000 is not command code. These are different things, right? One has 500 value, other has 1000 value. Okay, now command code has came outside. Now just, excuse me guys, now just see what happens. Okay, see what happens. We have already said, okay, int y is value declared. Okay, so in the void loop, anywhere the code will get into either if or else. There's no other way, right? Anyway y will hold a value 500 or 1000. So we don't need to worry, this y will not be valueless. There will be a value for the y always. Okay, so see, if x is equal to 1, what we will do, we assign the y value to 500. Okay, then we skip the else part, because if condition is true, and then we will come to the command code. This will run anyway. Okay, so this blink will start and y will be the delay. What is the y delay now? 500, because we are assigned 500 to the y value. Then again we go the switch off and switch on, and again we wait for 500 millisecond, and then we will again start the void loop. Then we will come and check if still the x is 1, we will still reassign to 500 and do the same scenario. Okay, then in the next iteration, let's say x value has changed. You have changed x value to 2, let's say. Okay, if you made it 2, then what will happen? We will come here, this is false, so since this if condition is false, we will immediately get into the else condition, and we will assign 1000 to the y, and we will come out of the else condition, and the anyway running code, that means the command code that is outside of the if else condition, is going to run anyway, but the y value we have changed inside the else condition. So now it will run with the 1000 millisecond delay. So this is the perfect example of the code refactoring, guys. So you have seen the code has come very short, so nothing much to do, right? So if you think in a proper way, okay, you can do like this. The only thing you have to change is this delay value. Okay guys, so this will run anyway, so this y will be changing with every iteration. Okay, depending on the x value, y value, x value assigning, this y value will be keep changing. So the only this thing has to be changed inside the if and else. The rest of the thing can be outside of the code. Okay, so if you think here, so we will take this thing out. Okay, LED 1 off and LED 2 off. Okay guys, and we will only keep the delay times. Okay, so here it should be 1000 and here it should be 500. That's all. So just don't worry about this, but think about the logic only, right? The delay is the only thing that is supposed to be changed. Okay guys, so hope you guys understood that. If you didn't understand, just rewatch the video guys, you will get it. I will catch you up in the next video guys.